Hello everyone, my name is Sue Franey and welcome to our very first online careers expo. The expo has been going for about 6 years and we've had 100 young people in the area, just like you, go through the program and have kick-started a career with a great career path. So what is YES? It's Council's youth employment strategy. It's opportunities to employ local youth in the Richmond Valley. Council has a variety of roles that you will hear about now from 4 leaders. These roles are open to anyone that is interested. Before we get started, Vaughan Macdonald, the General Manager of Richmond Valley Council, would like to say a few words.
Thanks, Sue, and good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I'd just like to do an acknowledgement of country. I'd just like to acknowledge that this afternoon we're coming together via Zoom on Bundjalung land, and just like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. And that's one of the things we're really proud of at Richmond Valley Council is the number of Aboriginal employees that we have. And our youth employment strategy has been a really successful part of giving people those opportunities. So great that you're joining us this afternoon, and got some of our team here, and we are very much focused on being a team at Richmond Valley. So we're just going to give you some of the opportunities that we have coming up. So it's the chance for you to put yourself forward. And this afternoon's the first part of that. So please take the opportunity to ask us questions. There'll be opportunities for that as we move through the session. So the opportunities we have, and I'll just list them, and we've got some of our team to talk about these specific ones, but we've got a trainee ranger, a trainee at our casino indoor sports stadium, a trainee in our waste and resource recovery area, and that rolls around both some of the administrative and technical sides of the business, as well as the operational side of the business. I've got the opportunity of an apprentice in our casino workshop. Also an apprentice at our Corokai fabrication shop. So that's around welding, a fitter, machinist type role. And also an apprentice or traineeship in our horticultural team. One of the other things this afternoon we're interested in is also hearing from those who are looking at other studies, whether that be university. We're always looking for planners, building certifiers, engineers. So if anyone's interested in those sorts of disciplines, again, part of this, we're keen to hear from you. That's one of the things with this program. We are flexible where we can be, and we just want to know what the youth in our community want to do, because we try and match your interests with our business needs. That's, again, a key success of this program. This afternoon, I'm joined by Evan Bothan. So Evan leads our mechanical workshops and fabrication shops. So Evan will talk about his opportunity and his team. We've got Ben West from our sports stadium, and Ben runs our sports stadium, but also does a lot of other great work in our community and supporting youth in our community. We've got Paul Cowles, who leads our Rangers team. Great job out there on the beat, helping people and solving issues. So we've got a good opportunity there. We've also got Matt Clark. Matt leads our open spaces and horticultural teams. Matt's been pretty excited by the rain we've had in the last couple of days, and everything will be growing, and his team will probably be even busier over the coming weeks and months. There's one thing we do well in the Richmond Valley, and that's grow grass really quickly. But there's some good opportunities there, so Matt will talk about that as well. So firstly, actually, we might move into if you can just give us a bit of an overview, and I understand that you kicked off as a trainee, so you're obviously well placed to talk about your experience, and maybe useful for you to touch on. I know when we're talking with younger people still at school, a few nerves can be at play. So just a couple of reflections from you about when you first started.
All right, thanks, Vaughan. I'll start off by giving a brief overview of what our Open Spaces department does and what we're responsible for, and what you could be expecting to be doing if you become part of our team in the future. So our Open Spaces team are a very, very visual aspect of Richmond Valley Council, and we play a very important role within society to provide well-presented parks, sports fields, cemeteries, recreational areas and facilities for the community to use at their leisure, to exercise, play sport, relax, play on the playgrounds, have barbecues and picnics, or just enjoy getting out in the fresh air. We also maintain and look after all the trees within our parks and along our roads. You might have seen or heard the street sweeper in the area. He's running around keeping the roads and streets clean and tidy. You may have also seen our tractors at work. They keep the roads safe by slashing the grass on the roadsides. And I'll also run you through a few of the tasks our team carry out on a day-to-day. Just on a day-to-day to give you an idea what our Open Spaces is all about. So, like Vaughan mentioned earlier, we do lots of mowing, and we've got lots of different equipment and all different sizes of mowers and tractors to do the job. We do lots of whippersnipping and edging to finish off the final touches of our parks. We do landscaping and planting, trimming and hedging, spraying weeds, mulching gardens and around trees, irrigation work, turfing and planting. We look after soil and plant nutrition, tree planting, using chainsaws to prune and cut down trees, plant identification, litter, soil preparation, and applying fertiliser and herbicide programs to our sports fields. So if you're interested in horticulture, our horticulture traineeship, I'd really encourage you to apply. It's a great way to set up yourself with a trade qualification, and council can provide you with endless opportunities, and it's a great career path if you're keen and dedicated and willing to learn. Not many years ago, 10 years actually, I started my apprenticeship in horticulture for a local council in the northern New South Wales. So I'll give you a quick overview of my experience and how I found it and what I've been doing along the way. So like everyone, I was a bit nervous at the start on my first day, but once you're on the ground, you've been introduced to everyone, and you're shown the ropes, you feel fine. I felt fine and I managed to fit in well and become part of the team. So since starting, I worked hard, showed initiative, communicated well, listened to my leaders, had a positive attitude, and took on board constructive feedback and changed the way I did things to improve. I knuckled down at TAFE, studied hard, and put a lot of effort into my assignments. I really enjoyed my apprenticeship, and I was always asking questions, always willing to learn. So I wanted to get as much out of it as I could. Later in my apprenticeship, I was chosen to present a presentation about myself and about my knowledge in the field to a judging board in Sydney and in the Hunter Valley, where I was later announced the New South Wales Sports Association Apprentice of the Year. So after that, I kept working hard as an apprentice and said yes to every opportunity that came my way, and asked to take on extra projects while doing everything to the best of my ability and trying to go above and beyond. When I finally finished TAFE, I contacted my employer and the teacher to ask what more I could do study-wise so I could gain some more qualifications. I was granted the opportunity to take on another trade, so I became dual qualified with sports turf management and horticulture parks and gardens. Before the end of my apprenticeship, I was offered a team leader tradesman role within the council, and now was not only responsible for myself, but also my team. I then took it upon myself to mentor and lead my team by example and help them achieve great outcomes. By working with many different team leaders and supervisors along the way throughout my apprenticeship, I selectively chose the positive attributes from each leader to shape my leadership style that I now use to mentor my apprentices and staff. So, continuing to take up every opportunity and challenge that came my way, I later took on project management roles where I carried out major park upgrades and community consultation programs. Later, I was promoted to operations supervisor, where I led and mentored my open spaces team. Being only 24 years old at the time, I was managing staff that ranged from 16 years old to 66 years old. So for some of them, it was a bit of a change. And for me, it was a little bit daunting at the start and came with many challenges. However, from my hard work and reputation with my strong work ethic, and by leading by example and having a firm but fair leadership style, I successfully managed to mentor my team and strive to exceed our community needs and expectations. With the support of council, I then started studying a Bachelor of Business Management at university while continuing to work full time. So after a couple more years of working hard and full of personal development and continuous learning, I was then ready to take on new challenges. I then applied and successfully joined the Richmond Valley Council team nearly 1.5 years ago as the coordinator open spaces, where I currently lead our department. So working in open spaces is a very rewarding role. It's a very visual role, and we're constantly creating and maintaining and beautifying areas for the community and visitors to enjoy. So like I said earlier, if you have any interest in horticulture or gardening and you like getting your hands dirty and working hard, I'd really encourage you to apply for our traineeship. Working with council is a great opportunity, and if you are willing to work hard, show commitment, dedication, initiative, and aspire to put your all into everything you do, council has endless opportunities for you. So good luck, everyone, and that chooses to apply, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you face to face working with Richmond Valley Council. So that sums up open spaces, and I'll pass you over to Paul Cowles, which leads our Rangers team, and he'll have a chat to you about what he does and what his team do and the opportunity for a trainee. Over to you, Paul.
Thanks, Matt, and congratulations on all that. Very rewarding. So, good everyone. My name's Paul. I'm the team leader for regulatory services here at Richmond Valley Council. I am of Aboriginal descent myself, and we work very hard with the Aboriginal and community at large here at Richmond Valley. I have an exciting role for a trainee ranger coming up, and we look forward to some applications. And the qualities we're basically looking for are people that are confident in dealing with the public, good communication skills with the ability to educate members of the public, and education is the key player in our role. Interested in assisting animals and their owners to better develop their skills. Be able to deal with other government departments, public and private organisations. We have a very good relationship with local police and other emergency services. We also want someone who is able to have an understanding of relevant legislations and how to enforce them, or the ability to learn. And that's my job here as a team leader, is to mentor you into be able to do that. So some of the tasks undertaken by the ranger team here. So we deal with companion animals, so dogs and cats. Every now and then there might be the odd sheep, cow, horse on the road as well. We deal with illegal and other parking complaints. You may have seen us around school zones, maybe at your school. We deal with abandoned vehicles on the side of the road, illegal dumping of waste and other items. And that's where we're working with Matt's team as well. So we liaise very well there. Overgrown and unhealthy blocks, rehousing of companion animals from our pound, and various other regulatory services as deemed needed at the time. The ranger team strive to ensure that all the residents can enjoy the Richmond Valley's facilities in harmony with their pets and companion animals, and by dealing with any issues with integrity and compassion, which are council's values. Okay, so a day in the life of a ranger we'll do today. It's been a pretty exciting day. So we've had a sheep on the road today, 5 abandoned vehicles, 2 lots of illegal dumping. And when we leave here again, we've got to go and look at a dog that's been abandoned at a property. So every day is a different day. It's very exciting. We can be in the bush 1 minute and on the beach the next. So I look forward to potentially seeing some of you guys apply for this exciting role. So I'd like to now introduce Ben West, who is our stadium manager, and his exciting role.
So my name's Ben West. I've managed the casino indoor sports stadium at Collie Park. I've been here for nearly 6 years now. It's a great job. It's a always interesting, always exciting, and it's a very rewarding job. It's very much a community centre as well as a sports stadium. So we run a lot of different things for the community. In particular, though, the indoor sports of basketball, futsal, volleyball, and netball. We've trialled different sports as well. So if people who take on this role are interested in bringing in something new, something different, I'm always up for ideas, because we also do a lot of different activities as well. So we've got different fitness classes, martial arts, karate, judo, and special needs judo. So we do a lot of special needs and disability groups. So we've got Achieve Australia, Momentum Collective, Red Ink, when they were Red Ink, they're coming in as well. And yeah, so we put environment here, running inclusion games on Saturday morning for kids with additional needs on the autism spectrum, and they just press a ball in the place. And we do a lot of other events as well. At the moment, not so much, but we'll be back to business pretty soon and running different events. So we've had different festivals. Pop Culture Festival, for instance, was really pretty big hit. We've had 6 trainees here over the years. They've all been doing their HSC and completing a certificate too in sport and recreation while they're at it. They've done great work here, all those kids. Their role changes every day. We're open 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Obviously, that's not how many hours you'll be working, so in the morning, we'll have fitness classes. During the day, it's when disability services come in, but our busy time is in the afternoon from 4 o'clock onwards. We do a lot of community service here, like I said before, so we're going to be running programs soon with PCYC, which is going to be quite exciting. That will start in next month. So you also get familiar with using social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, designing flyers and marketing. Eventually as well, work towards writing grants, which the trainee that I have here, Lydia, finishing year 12 at the moment, she's writing some grants for us at the moment as well. So yeah, lots to do here, lots to learn. As I said, it's always interesting, always exciting, and the best thing is that it's very much a community centre. So the whole community comes here. That's something the Richmond Valley Council do such a great job at. We are very community focused, and that's part of our job. Thank you. And I'll introduce Evan Bothan now.
Hi everyone, I'm Evan. Thanks, Ben. I'm definitely in the wrong job. Yours sounds awesome. I'm in charge of the best area in Richmond Valley Council, the mechanical and engineering workshops. Long story short, I was lucky to obtain an apprenticeship 23 years ago, as they were hard to come by, just like they are now. Although at the time I was told to get a job or stay at school, I was always interested in this technical industry, and I thought a mechanical trade would be a good start. Like most important things, it took hard work, thinking outside the box and challenging myself. But in due time, I learnt numerous skills in many mechanical industries from countless mentors. I acquired 5 trades, and with these skills and experience, it's taken me to work in 11 different countries and all around Australia. Becoming a mechanic was a great idea for me. At RVC, we have 3 workshops. They are based at Evans Head, Casino and Corrockeye. Our workshop teams consist of 9 mechanical and engineering tradespeople and 3 apprentices. We are responsible for around 1,000 or so items, which entails fabrication, engineering, repairing and maintaining a wide variety of machines and assets. Day to day, we carry out preventative and reactive maintenance to this wide variety of machines and assets, both in the field and workshop base. We follow a structured preventative maintenance program that can change at any given moment with the unforeseen mechanical failure. This is where the juggling act comes into play, with prioritising which machine is more essential than the others, and we work as a team to complete this. Just to name a few of RVC's items that workshop repair, we have power hand tools, mowers, cars, trucks, excavators, loaders, tractors, road stabilisers, garbage trucks, backup generators, pools, pumping stations, wastewater treatment plants, and many, many more. We do this whilst maintaining a safe work environment and uphold quality workmanship daily. Currently, we have 2 apprenticeships out for grabs at the workshops. We have the heavy road transport mechanic based in Casino, and we have a fitter machinist welder based at Corrokai workshop. These apprenticeships will consist of workshop-based on-site and TAFE learning for a period of 4 years, with the end goal to become a tradesperson. The successful candidates will be joining a great team environment where we have each other's backs. Mentoring and leadership will be provided with exposure to a wide variety of machines, familiarisation and experience on many makes and models, troubleshooting and diagnostics, and a strong all-round engineering and mechanical aptitude will be achieved. Additionally, a wealth of knowledge will be shared by our skilled tradespeople, aiming to equip you with the skill set and the attitude to becoming a great tradesperson. For me, being a mechanic and a workshop coordinator, I take ownership with my team and pride myself in the importance of how workshops play a critical role in any business. The rewards for me is being involved in a team where no matter what evolves or challenges we face, we rise to the occasion together and get the job done. Hope this helps, guys. I'll pass you on to Vaughan. Thank you.
Plenty of variety there in the workshops.
There is.
Yeah, you can imagine being an apprentice there, you'll certainly get plenty of experience fixing lots of different things. Thanks, Evan. I'm just going to give a short overview of the other opportunity, which is the trainee waste and information management. So our waste and resource recovery operations out at focused at Namuna in Casino, but we also have a transfer station in Evans Head. We also provide services out at Rapville on a weekend. But waste is a very big and busy industry. We're always looking for opportunities to improve how we do things. But this role, we've got a great team running our waste business. So it's a good opportunity there. It'll be focused both on, I suppose, the data side and serving customers, something that we pride ourselves on being very responsive right across our business. Be looking at things like analysing and reporting on the information that we collect around the waste that's generated and that we have to manage for our community. So what we're looking for in a trainee in this area is someone who's willing to work both indoors and outdoors. Need to have a good level of fitness and be prepared to undertake some manual activities. Need to be dedicated and reliable. We sort of expect that across the whole business. Show initiative, have a can-do attitude, be a good communicator, but also around information management, have a bit of an analytical mind, be good with computer systems and those sorts of things. So there's an overview of that role. I should say across all these roles, the detailed information will be available on our website from tomorrow. So for all of these 6 roles. So I'd encourage you to have a look at that information tomorrow. And also our team, in particular Sue, but also Sophie, are on the end of the phone or on the end of the email to answer your inquiries and help you through our process. We are looking at having a bit of a careers expo, I think, in January. So keep an ear out for that. That will be for a range of roles, and we'll also look to include other businesses in our community. Keep an eye on our website for other roles, and if you're engaging with other people within the community who are looking for a job, we have a job vacancy section on our website, so make the most of that. I certainly know that I talk to a lot of employers in town at the moment, and there's a few jobs around. So if you've got friends or family, there are definitely opportunities out there. So thanks to Sue for arranging this and Carolyn. Also thanks to Matt, Evan, Paul and Ben for giving your time and giving us some insights into what you do each day in your roles for our community. I think I've covered everything. So thanks everyone, and I hope it's been useful, and we look forward to receiving applications from you for these 6 roles, but also, as I mentioned early on, we're interested in finding out from others who are looking at whether it be university study around a number of roles that we need: planners, building certifiers, engineers, IT specialists, yeah, we have a wide range of opportunities available. So come and talk to us, and we'll try and match your desires with our needs. So thanks everyone, and have a good afternoon.